Carbinox X-Ranger Black. Stick around. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Three River Survival. So I was contacted by Carbinox. Carbinox makes smartwatches. Pretty decent watch. I've never had a smartwatch before. I am kind of a little bit old school, and I think if you are somebody that's looking to save a little bit of money, these are now selling for $119. So if you're interested in a Bluetooth smartwatch with a whole bunch of features, and I'm going to get into the features in a minute, I think this is a good product. Now, they do make other designs. They do make the square face. This happens to come in, I believe, at a 49 millimeter bezel. This is black stainless steel, but you can also get the one that's actually stainless steel and comes in that color. They also have different bands. This happens to be the rubber version, and it is quite comfortable. I did ask Carbinox to send me the metal link band. They still haven't gotten back to me on that, but I just wanted to try it out. You could also get these in different packs. I think they have the basic, which is what you see here, and when I drop the camera, you'll see what comes in it. They also have basic, medium, and like extreme, and it comes with all different bands. You can get different colors: orange, yellow, black, green, whatever your flavor is. Carbinox does have it, so that's kind of neat that they will upgrade you if you are willing to pay. I will say that Carbinox has been pretty good to me, so they sent this to me for free. So full disclosure, I'm just doing a beta test. I've been wearing this for approximately 3 weeks now, almost a month. And I have not charged it, and it still has battery life. Now, there is a caveat to that. I don't have the display on all the time. If you have the display on all the time, it is going to burn through your battery. But typically what happens, as you just saw there, it will go off after a couple of seconds. So after 60 seconds or 30 seconds or 5 seconds, you can actually tell the watch when to shut off its display. The tracker on the back is really nice. So it does have these lights, and it tracks your heart rate. It has all kinds of smartwatch features that, again, I'm kind of new to, so if I make a mistake, I apologize. But this is basically an outdoors watch for an outdoorsman, someone that likes to run, likes to train, likes to be out in the elements. This is a very, very good watch for that. I did take this watch out with me to go and, do my daily work, my side businesses, and I also took it to the range just to see if it's as strong as they say it is. And again, I didn't have any problems with it whatsoever. I didn't run it over with a truck. You could watch all the videos where guys are running it over with Humvees and great stuff like that, and it didn't break. But I do use it every day, and I wanted to be more realistic as to how I use my watches. So without further ado, stay to the end. Let me drop the camera so you can see what comes in the box. All right, guys, so this is the basic package. Again, you're going to get the watch, again, depending on the bands. You're also going to get a USB recharger base, and it works very simple. You just line up the two dots with the two dots. It sits on there. It's a magnetic stand, and it will charge for you. You do get a little bit of paperwork in there, so if you wanted to go to the website, it does have the QR code. It does have this little box that has, finally, a color manual. All right, I know it might not seem like a lot, but to do color manuals, especially someone like me that my eyes are failing because I'm getting older, but it's very easy to understand. And I will say that the watch itself is very intuitive, so if you can work your regular PC, you could work your smartphone, you could work this watch. Again, it didn't take too long to kind of spin up on it, me being new. The box itself, pretty stout, just comes in a regular watch box, and again, has nice embossed picture on there if you're interested in that. So let's get a little bit into some of the features. So on this watch itself, like I said, it's a 49 millimeter diameter, which is not too big. So again, for females out there, they think they have a too big of watch. It's not really that big. There's a button on top that's going to be your main button, and a button on the side. That's going to be where all your menu options are. Okay, as you can see here, has a bunch of different menu options. And again, depending on how you set up your watch, you also have abilities to swipe left, to swipe right. You can swipe up, you can swipe down. All right, just like a smartphone. It makes sense. So I set it up to have this circle right here where you can check your heart rate monitor, you could check your calls, your blood oxygen level, blood pressure, all that kind of stuff. You can also connect this to your cell phone, so once your cell phone rings, it will connect to here. Now you can't answer it, but it will. You can't make calls going out, but it will Bluetooth connect. And it also has an app for your cell phone, which I will show you in a second. And like I said, it does connect. Once you connect it to your smartphone, you actually can get your messages. All right, so I have my text messages, my email messages, any type of social media. As you can see, my social media is on there, and I only connected my YouTube to it, but you can connect Instagram, Twitter. Anytime that you get an alert, you can pick it up on your phone. So if your phone's not with you, you know that you have an alert. Step count capability, I really do like that. So if you swipe to the left, you can check your step counts. These are the things that I set up. Your sleep patterns, which is really nice. Your blood pressure. All these things are available to you. The barometric pressure, because I know it's going to rain in a couple minutes, and also your weather channel. All right, weather to me, for somebody that works outside, is very important. And again, you can set this up inside the menus by just swiping. All right, so I have in there, I have a dial out if I need to. I have a dial pad. If I click on the dial pad, it will ask you, call is disabled, turn it on, and it will always ask you these menus, your call history, your contacts, that kind of thing. And then if I didn't want to, I can go right back, and again, swipe up, swipe back, that kind of thing. You always have the back button here at the top right, which will bring you to your watch face. There are watch faces that do come with this watch. So this one is the standard. I find it a little bit smaller, but if I wanted to, I could find on my revolving menu, my settings. All right, so I go into my settings, and in my settings menu, you'll see right here where it says watch faces. It also has English, date, time, sports activity, the brightness, sound, and vibration. So if you want to get notified by vibration on the wrist, it will vibrate. Do not call, that kind of thing. System info, all that, right? So here we go. So I want to change my watch face. Again, this is where you would set up your always on display. I don't recommend that. I think it will burn out it will probably burn out the battery a little bit faster. But if I wanted to change my watch face, I could also change it there, and then change it. Just swipe to the left, pick which one I like, and just tap on it, and that becomes my watch face. All right, so pretty simple. The app has a little bit more things that you can do with it, and I'll show you that in a second. But again, I'm still in the menu. If I wanted to talk about all day on, all day off scheduler, this is my ring notification. So if I click on my ring notification now, if my phone rings, this will give me a notification. Also brightness, I could also set the brightness with the watch. If I wanted it dimmer or higher, again, that's going to have a battery consequence, but that's up to you. A couple other things, again, vibration. You could lock the phone if you needed to. You could hit on lock, and then this way, if you touch a button by accident, it's going to tell you that it's locked. Lock screen is on. Please press and hold the power supply button. All right, so you just hold it down, and it will unlock the phone. All right, so that's really convenient. Again, if you're bumping stuff, it really makes sense to have that. All right, so let's look at the app. All right, the app that you're going to put on your phone is called GloryFit. Now, GloryFit is very simple to set up. Once you start setting up the watch, it's going to come up with a QR code. You take the phone and go over the QR code, and it brings you right to the app. Apple, Android, does not matter. You click on GloryFit, and again, this is what the app looks like. Okay, it has a whole bunch of different features here. My sleep pattern, my heart rate, my blood pressure. Again, it hasn't synced in a while. I set it up for not always syncing, but if you wanted to, you can. It also has my weather in there, again, because I work outside. My sports activity, so if I wanted to go for a run, it will calculate the run, the distance, and all the steps, and put it in my phone. Also has all the help settings and the help features. the goals, the weekly training, that kind of thing. I also have settings in here. If I wanted to set up my settings, it also tells me what is the latest update and if I needed updates. Then if you click on devices, it's going to give you everything that's on here is going to be on the app phone. So again, the light setup, the sleep reminder, anything with SMS messaging, the phone, blood oxygen level, look, even watch faces. These are all the watch faces that you can use, and you could also download more, all right, which is very nice. If I wanted to, just because it's New Year's or to set it up, I can set up different watch faces. It's not too hard to do. You just click on it. Let's say it's Christmas, all right, and say, okay, synchronize dial. It's downloading. And again, if you watch the phone, it will also synchronize. So when this is done synchronizing, it's going to change my watch face to the Christmas theme because it is around the holidays, and I hope you guys are watching this. And this might be a really good gift for somebody, especially someone that's into smartwatches or Bluetooth. Almost there. And I really, like I said, I really do like this watch. For the price, because they dropped it for the holidays, it's fantastic. Boom, and there you go. So now I have a nice Christmas watch face, okay? And again, it just gives me a little bit of Santa on his reindeer because it is Christmas. It's a Christmas theme, and if I wanted to change it, I absolutely can. There is a way to set up custom dials as well. Again, that's not really my thing. Bluetooth call, watch faces, let's see. What's really good on here is if you click on this little button that says app open, all right, this app open on the smartphone, you're going to see the on and off buttons for all your socials. Okay, so Instagram, YouTube, Messenger, and I just have my YouTube set up there now. But if I wanted to, let's say I wanted my LinkedIn, it'll connect to my LinkedIn, it'll connect to my Instagram, and again, you're going to have to set up the account as well, my Gmail account. All right, so that's kind of important, and again, it goes all the way down the list. All right. You can also set up your SOS contact, which is important because I think if you're incapacitated or you're somebody that is hurt or can't speak, you can hit your SOS contact, and that will help you. That will help somebody find the person that you are most likely to call. All right, so with the weather app, it's very simple. You just hit the little button at the top. It tells you where your weather is. If you wanted to change the weather of the location, very simple. You can just click on it. So it also has in here a little bit of pertinent information. So where it's under my account, it says my avatar. You can change your avatar. You can change the name. You can change your gender, age, all that kind of stuff. But again, try to be as specific as possible because what it does is if you are a fitness guru, you kind of want to have this in there, all right? So your age, your height, your weight, all that stuff kind of calculates to your ideal BPM, all right? Your medical condition, that kind of thing. You could also set goals, which is kind of nice. So I set my goals at 5,000. I usually hit around 10,000 steps. So if I wanted to reset my step count, I want to set them at 10,000 because I think 10,000 is the way to go. So it's set up my 10th. All right. So, and then you just choose your training days, whatever they are. I set them up for Monday through Friday. And then you start your training time as a training reminder. Now, I don't really have to worry about it because I work outside all the time. I'm always walking around, and I typically hit 10,000 steps a day without even trying. All right, guys, so let's go back up top and finish up this video. Would I recommend this watch? Yes. You could buy these on Amazon, or you can buy them directly from Carbinox. The price is basically the same. The basic price right now is $119. I think you can get them before Christmas if you order right away. But again, they have other options, other watches. So this is the heavy round one. Again, stainless steel. It's pretty rugged. I was not a huge fan of the rubberiness, and it feels a little bit cheap on the band itself, but again, it hasn't broke, so I'm impressed. All right, so I will eat my words on that one. I thought that it would break immediately, and It won't. All right. So whatever rubber band they put in here is actually very good, very stout, and it's comfortable. I think a lot of times we get these big computer watches and, you know, the big dials, and they're so heavy on the wrist we don't wear them anymore. So this is a very good watch. I would recommend it, especially for somebody that's just breaking into the scene that wants a smartwatch maybe for the holidays or for their family. And I would definitely go out and get one now. I'll put all the links down below. Guys, please like, subscribe, share, add a comment down below if you have one of these watches, if you think that I missed something or one of the features. And if you want to become a Patreon member, it only costs you $1 a month. All right, guys, check out my other channels as well. And as always, stay safe.